Hi folks, Charlie Shelton with Universal Parks News today, back once again to try some tasty treats. We're back at Halloween Horror Nights to try even more food here from the event. Our first stop is going to be out in CityWalk. Before the event starts, we have to sugar fuel up, so we headed out to Voodoo Doughnut because they have 3 new donuts that are available for Halloween Horror Nights. Even though they're available all day, they are special for the season. So let's dive in. Let's start off with the Halloween Horror Nights Ghost Donut. This, I've been told, is marshmallow and peanut butter filled, and it is a little ghost guy. The shape of it is the same as the Voodoo Doll donut, which is kind of their specialty here. The Voodoo Dolls used to be a little bit wider, but they're all cut into this shape now, and the team member said, they just kind of vary depending on how they're cut, but like this is much taller and longer than they used to be. They used to be a little bit shorter and wider. So this is the new shape. It doubles as a ghost, but it's decorated as a ghost on the front. So I don't see where it's been filled, but I'm interested. Let's give it a shot. I always wish I had brought a napkin. I mean, it's a good donut. Don't get me wrong, it's a good donut. I don't have any filling. Yeah, I don't have any filling all the way through. I don't think it's filled. I don't know where they were getting, they said peanut butter marshmallow filling, but the frosting itself is vanilla, and it's very delicious. And the donut itself, I mean, just the plain fried dough, that's the base of all the best donuts here, and it's spectacular. It's what makes Voodoo Doughnuts so good, because you can put icing on just about anything, but putting it on a really good fried donut, that's what sets it apart. The icing is just icing. There's no peanut butter, anything. I could maybe see how it would be marshmallow, like from the frosting, because it's maybe a little vanilla-ish, but it's not jumping out at me as vanilla. So it's still great. It's like the Voodoo Doughnut, which is filled with raspberry jam, but this one is just donut all the way through. So let's go to one that I know is going to be filled because it is leaking all over the place. This is the Frankenstein donut. It is filled with chocolate cream and heavily decorated on the side as Frankenstein's monster. And it's very cute, but it is, I mean, you can see from the little wrapper here, it's very messy. So I'm going to preemptively prep one of my wipes because I know I'm going to need it. All right, let's give this a shot. Whoa. Whoa. That is a lot. That's really good. Wow. Boy, it's heavy, and that sounds bad, but like in a good way. It's very rich cream. This isn't a Krispy Kreme light fluffy. This is like a chocolate pudding, like a chocolate custard. That's great, and there's lots of it. Look at that. Look at how much. It's in 2 layers. Like, it goes all the way up and back. This is great, and the donut itself is nice and dense. Just so good. There's a lot of icing on this one. It's very, very sweet, but it's a donut. I want it to be very sweet, but it's not like some of the other ones where like this one, the icing is kind of taking over from the donut, from the fried dough. The icing and the chocolate filling are definitely overpowering the donut flavor itself. Whereas the other one, the ghost one, is like donut with icing. This one is like icing with donut. So it's still fantastic like that. And it's not talking down to either of them. They're both very good. It's just a matter of, do you want more icing and filling, or do you want more donut-y flavor? They're both great options. I don't think Voodoo Doughnut is capable of making anything less than a stellar donut. I think that's just at their base. They do one thing, they do donuts, they do it very, very well. So I would be incredibly shocked if I had anything less than stellar, and thus far, in all the time that I've been coming here, it's never been less than incredible. Let's move on to our last donut. This is our Halloween sprinkle donut. It's got plenty of sprinkles. It's a chocolate cake donut with chocolate frosting and lots and lots and lots of Halloween sprinkles. This is great. There's your screensaver right there. So I like sprinkles a lot. Like it's kind of a weird thing, and my wife makes fun of me for it, but like I'll eat sprinkles by the spoonful. I really love sprinkles, and so having this, even as good as the Big Pink donut is inside the park, there's not enough sprinkles for me. This is the level of sprinkles that I want to have on everything. Like I want to have this level of sprinkles on pancakes and in my coffee. This is great. Wow. Clear winner. I did not think so. I did not think this was going to overtake the other two, but this one is the best. I've not had the chocolate cake donut from Voodoo before. This is great. The flavor on this is just incredible. It's so chocolatey is the wrong word because it's more than that. It tastes, it's like creamy chocolatey. It tastes like a hot chocolate as a donut. Like it's still dense and nice, but it's not as dense as you would expect a cake donut to be. Like it's crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. It is still dense because it is a cake donut, but it's not going to weigh me down. You know, this isn't a lump of donut. This is a very well crafted, amazing cake donut. And I love the amount of sprinkles. Well, of the three, this is definitely the one I'm going to finish, even though that's probably an ill-advised move because we have a long way to go tonight. We're going to be doing lots of sweets and a little bit of savory. So let's head into the park and see everything else we have to try. Alrighty, so here we are inside the park for Halloween Horror Night, and we have several things here from Hollywood and Dine. This is in the Sideshow Slaughterhouse Scare Zone area, which is great. So right as you walk in, there's killer clowns and chainsaws and all kinds of things. We are going to start off with the, let's start off with the funnel cake. This is the candy corn funnel cake. It's Universal's famous funnel cake with whipped topping and candy corn. I don't know that Universal is famous for a funnel cake just because I haven't had a funnel cake at Universal before, and I haven't been to a lot of things where they've really been pushing it, so I didn't know it was famous. But I mean, it's a funnel cake, so it's a funnel cake with candy corn on top. How upset can you be? So let's give it a shot. I mean, it's a funnel cake. It's not even like a spiced funnel cake. It's a plain funnel cake with whipped cream on top and candy corns sprinkled on top. For a specialty event, as we saw with the other Halloween Horror Nights video. It seems like they're not really trying all that hard for like a specialty item. That being said, it's still a funnel cake and I'm still having a good time. So like I can't be upset about having a funnel cake. It's just not anything extra special. So, it's not that they didn't try. I just wish they would have maybe tried a little bit harder. Like it's still good. It's just a funnel cake. Like, even with the candy corns, they don't intermix. It's just a candy corn on top of the funnel cake. It's a funnel cake. It's fine. I feel like I've said it. That's what it is. It's a candy corn funnel cake in that it is a funnel cake and it has candy. Big clowns with chainsaws terrorizing the other diners here. Alright, let's move on. This is the Korean
corn dog. This is a corn dog with mozzarella, covered in panko crumbs. This seems like something special. This is not just a normal corn dog. This is something that's a little bit extra, a little unique to Halloween Horror Nights, and I think this is more what I'm looking for. It's something special for the event, not just the same old thing you can get during daytime operations. Even though this is available during daytime operations, but it's like I can't get this in November, you know, so this is something special. So let's try this. What? Whoa. This. Oh, this is good. So it is a corn dog down there. Regular, nice, big, beefy hot dog. You know, not cutting corners. This isn't a skinny little Frank. But it's wrapped in mozzarella. That's amazing. You know, I think it's the Korean corn dog batter. There's spices in there that I just can't place. This is so complex and unique. This is what I'm looking for. When I come to an event like this, like Halloween Horror Nights, I want something that I can only get here, something that I'm going to go home and tell my friends about. You guys, I had this corn dog, this Korean corn dog with a specialty batter and wrapped in mozzarella. This is something special. This is really good. And in the way Universal Orlando has pizza fries as the thing that everybody goes home talking about, I hope that this is what everybody goes home talking about. This is great. I've never had a corn dog wrapped in mozzarella before. That is spectacular. I can't say enough good things about this. This is great. All right, well, get out of here. That's amazing. All right, well, that's everything from here at Hollywood and Dine. Let's head down to the lower lot where we have one more stop.
Alrighty, so last stop of the night, we are down here in the lower lot for Jojo's ice cream, and we've got several ice cream treats to try here. Jojo ice cream, of course, being the ice cream truck from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, so this is nice to have this very appropriate theme. First up, we're going to do the Killer Cone. This is strawberry swirl soft serve with strawberry sauce and black sugar crystals, and a maraschino cherry in a waffle bowl. And this thing is dying fast, so I'm glad we're getting to it now. Oh, that's very pleasant. It is strawberry swirl soft serve, so it is intermixed all the way through. Here, I'll show you the inside of the ice cream. So it is swirled all the way through. You know, it's vanilla ice cream, but it does have strawberry inside, and then the strawberry sauce on top kind of completes the picture. I don't get anything from the black sugar crystals because it's, you know, sugar. And it also, to be fair, it kind of melted all the way through the ice cream, so it's more just like a black sludge. But it's fine. Let's try this waffle bowl. Yeah, it's just what you think it would be. It's not a particularly good waffle bowl. You know, it comes in the waffle bowl, but if it didn't, I don't think I would spend the upcharge for it. It's fine. The ice cream is good though. The ice cream is very light. And soft serve is always going to be, I think, better than the hard packed scooped ice cream. You know, in something like this anyway, it kind of needs it. So It's good. It's fun. Let's move on. We're gonna go to the popcorn shake. This is a vanilla shake with colorful popcorn on top and watermelon cotton candy. This is the same watermelon cotton candy that we saw on top of the acid pie over at the barbecue joint. And so I know the watermelon cotton candy is pretty good. Ooh. The texture is better here, probably because this was freshly prepared and the other pie probably had been sitting a while. So, you know, this is a little bit lighter, a little bit fluffier. So the menu says it's a strawberry topped cup, but I just got a cup. So I don't know if they forgot or whatever, but you know, it is a vanilla shake. It's got the very colorful popcorn on top, and as you can see, the longer it sits, the more the popcorn color works down into the vanilla. So it's going to be intermixing with that. It's also, I haven't had this very long. I was very quick about getting it and coming over to the table and setting up. It's already very melty. So, That's interesting. So this isn't like the really intense, thickly covered popcorn from, you know, like the kettle corn that's so hard that it like crunches like a candy. This is just like a regular colorful kettle corn. It's a little softer and the shell is a little bit thinner. And then when it runs down into the drink, the vanilla shake almost tastes of popcorn. That's really interesting. And if you had told me that at the outset, like it's a vanilla or a popcorn flavored shake, that probably would have been off-putting, but it's surprisingly good. But it tastes like popcorn in the shake, but like in a good way. Like vanilla is still, you know, the main note. That's the vanilla ice cream is the star of the show. That's where it's at. But the popcorn and even the watermelon cotton candy have enough influence in here to give it a little more character than just a plain vanilla. That's super interesting. I don't, you know, I'm not really passionate about loving it, but I also don't hate it the way you would expect to hate a popcorn flavored shake. It's a unique flavor. I'm glad I tried it, and this is another one of those flavors that's like, you know, I'm glad I tried it here. This is a unique thing, and I'm gonna tell my friends I had a popcorn flavored shake at Halloween Horror Nights. This is unique, and it's something that I am really glad I tried for what it is. But outside of the novelty of that, you know, it's only okay. It's not a spectacular vanilla shake, or popcorn shake. It's the novelty of somehow the popcorn flavor seep down into the vanilla enough. Like it's liquidy enough to absorb the popcorn flavor. That's, I think, what's unique about it. And beyond that novelty, it's not stellar. That is interesting though. That's something I'm gonna think about for a while. Is the popcorn ice cream. That's really cool. All right, last shake in the night. This is the acid pie shake. And this one being the most thematically connected to Killer Clowns, I think I'm expecting the most out of this one. And I think, you know, based on the menu, they're giving me the least amount of it. There's nothing really that makes this a pie. It's just a vanilla shake with chocolate pearls and a graham cracker. So I guess that's kind of the crust. But like, you know, if you're thinking of a pie shake in the same way the acid pie that they have at the barbecue booth is an apple pie. And I kind of would expect there to be something that would make this a pie shake instead of just a graham cracker crust and a graham cracker rim. It's cute, it's definitely Instagrammable, but it just seems kind of boring. Yeah, it's just a vanilla shake. I mean, I could tell that from the menu. I didn't need to take a sip of it. But I still held out that little bit of hope that maybe there was something, you know, fun and surprising about it, but there's really not. It's just a vanilla shake. And a lot of times when I have, you know, like the funnel cake upstairs, yeah, it's just a funnel cake, but hey, it's a good funnel cake and you're still having a good time. We're like, you know, I try to find the positives in this, but this isn't a particularly good vanilla shake. It's kind of only okay. It's like a gas or a fast food vanilla shake, and I'm just disappointed in what it is, and then to not have anything extra special, not have, you know, you want to do a pie, apples, banana, anything to make it a pie. It's not really a pie shake, and it's only a barely passable shake to begin with. So I would say of these, the novelty of the popcorn is kind of interesting. The acid pie shake is a bust. The killer cone was surprisingly good. I think I started on a good note that it's, you know, just strawberry flavored soft serve, but it's at least enjoyable. You know, for a cup of soft serve as it is, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. The other two are only meh. I also got a cookie, which I'm leaving to the end because it won't melt the way the ice cream will, but this is the Halloween Horror Nights cookie. It is a sugar cookie, and it has frosting on top with a printed Halloween Horror Nights logo, and the chocolate and the printing decal is starting to come off of this sugar cookie. Let's see. It's a sugar cookie. Yeah. I wasn't really expecting much else from it. Even the frosting on top is like, it's fine. It's whatever. It's a theme park sugar cookie. Tried and true. It's not bad. It's just not great. It's you know, like a shortbread style sugar cookie. The frosting on top does bring an extra touch of sweetness. It makes it that much better. And if it was on its own, I'd be a little disappointed. But with the frosting and, you know, the very Instagrammable logo there, it's a nice little souvenir treat to have, but it's not going to really wow you in flavor. And that's kind of, now that I've had all the different foods from across Halloween Horror Nights here in the park, I can say with very few exceptions, it's nothing really special for the special event. The food you're going to find on the menus here in Jurassic Cafe at the Three Broomsticks, all of that food is going to be better, I think, than the specialty food, with the exception of the hot dog. That was really good. And Voodoo Doughnut has only ever done good things. But even at that, you know, the ghost donut was just kind of a donut. So by their standards, even that, they're not pushing it above and beyond, really. They're just kind of maintaining what's an already spectacular standard, but it's not really pushing it any further. And I think that's everything down here is not maintaining a spectacular standard. It's barely keeping up with the bare minimum. And it would be a waste of time and money and appetite to go to the specialty places when you have such amazing food and drink on the menus that are here all the time year round. You know, if you're in the park for this and you want to have a nice dinner, rather than coming to one of these specialty things on the lower lot, Jurassic Cafe is your main squeeze. And upstairs, you know, the Minion Cafe is great. The Three Broomsticks is my personal favorite place. And, you know, I was also in there earlier just for fun, for snacks and stuff, because I know that's going to be better than the specialty stuff that I've had here so far. So it's a bit of a disappointment, but it's also, I'm not really at this event for the food. I'm here for the scares. And so going through the houses, this has been one of the best years so far as houses. Taking time away from that to come wait in line for these foods has been a little bit of a letdown. So my advice personally is spend your time in the houses, eat the food on the menus that's here, and just enjoy the overall night, because it really is a great time. Despite these rather lackluster offerings, it's still a really great event and you're gonna have a great time. All right, well, that's everything we've got here. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, please let us know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time.